What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Hogwarts Ultimate project. And what you're staring at right now is the room of requirement. Yes, I'm actually using the natural texture pack for this segment, but I'll switch back in a moment. But anyway, I've actually made some patches in this section. Like, these two corners are missing an enchanting table, and there's supposed to be 4 books with a gap. So that's probably just the only change, and yes, I've changed the little DA man, whatever it is, to stone for its body instead of soul sand. Yes, we're actually switching back right now, so I'll see you in a second. So anyway, I'm back in the project resource pack. As you can see, the views changed because of the shading of the stone. No, yes, I'm actually in a hall of hexes right now. So, yeah, but we're actually going to zoom right through the grand staircase, which is actually now labeled as the marble staircase because of its number of steps, very highly known. And yes, the fat lady portrait still in its same position. Yes, the Gryffindor common area. Yes, please don't get annoyed by those really nasty lighting bugs. It's definitely the world generation bug. So anyway, this is the part of the 7th floor corridor. It's definitely not the full part. Like, since the 7th floor corridor is actually below my feet. So, anyway, and then it just leads up to the headmaster's office. So yes, we're actually now gonna go down. Whoops. Yeah, I know. It's like really choppy. Another thing you're gonna notice in the marble staircase is that this little beam right here it was currently right here. Now it's moved right here because of the marble staircase, and the sign over here is now changed. And now all the old infrastructure is officially off the map. Yeah. All right. Wait, there is now lighting in the viaduct courtyard along the insides, including these checkpoint towers. And now we're gonna go into the viaduct entrance, where there's several new surprises that I'm going to feature to you. First, we're gonna start with the dungeons. I spent all afternoon working down here, redesigning the dungeons because it looked like a noob, looked horrible, and I didn't like it, so I decided to redo it. And the old sliver and common area is actually still in existence. If you want to take a look at that. So yes, it's actually still in existence. It's now considered an unused element. I'm going to need to update the coordinates before releasing, so... Alright, I need to turn up the sound. Alright, so yes, prior to releasing, I'm going to need to, update the coordinates, so... Yes, if you experience any problems, just let me know. So anyway, this, is the, mini prison area right here. This is actually a little cell. And yes, this brings me to a scene. Ignore that water noise, by the way, but, This brings me back to a deleted scene actually, where Filch locks up all the Slytherins. He's like, nighty night, according to the screenplay. So, yes, these are actually little prison. It's a little prison over here. These command blocks, yeah, it's a long story why. So, as you can see, this. Apparently, I positioned a new Slytherin common area in the incorrect spot, but I'm just going to use command blocks within the same loaded chunks, so yes, and then I walk in here. Does this look familiar? If you've been on my channel for a while, then you may have seen this. I'm not sure, but this is derived from Max Atlantis 4867. I finally memorized the username, by the way. And basically, this is all derived using structure blocks. Seems pretty difficult. Yes, I even the command blocks. Yes. So now we're done with the dungeons. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. I nearly forgot something. In here, I still retained the Aragog's little hideout where Hagrid hid him. And then there's, all you know, Slughorn staircase, using a little classic corridor before going into the cave. Sounds a bit more modern. So yes, now we're going into the next area, right here. And if you've been following my planned features page on my wiki, then you may have heard that Neville's office has moved. And yes, sorry about the lighting, it's just horrible. Mojang just keep ignoring this bug. Either they're trying to fix it, but they couldn't do it, or they tried to fix it and they made it worse. I don't know what's the story on that one, but like this is worse than the boat's bug. So anyway, this is a new corridor that I added. Yeah, let's not go down there. We're actually gonna go up. There's actually a surprise. You may think that I've removed the dueling arena, but no. It's actually moved. I'm using this as a corridor because it was taking way too much space in this area. And I'm probably gonna need it to add like classrooms if there's any necessity. So anyway, for now, you can still access the Ravenclaw Tower, which it's through the staircase. I am very aware that this is not the right way, but apparently, I don't know what's the story on that one, added this little staircase right here. Then you may think this is the room requirement. No, it says coming soon. Pay attention to the birch sounds, people. And then there's the Classroom 5B. Yeah, I saw this on the Harry Potter wiki. And then, this is the Muggle Studies showroom. You can see, it's very neatly organized. The cartography. Alright, I think I'm just at an entity. That's what. Collision detection. This room, I have no idea what it's gonna be. But it's coming soon, stay tuned. And yes, this does go up to the Ravenclaw Tower. And then that area, that corridor, is now blocked off. Because it's not being used at the moment. I think we have another surprise. Just ignore this corridor. But, wait, no, that's the wrong spot. But anyway, no, that was from the previous snapshot. So basically, through this door, you may see that the astronomy tower has been relocated. Actually, no, not I wouldn't say relocated, but the stairs has been more chronological. It was incorrect. Like with all those crazy steps, it is now just one giant staircase, which means it removes some other features like gal studies and magical theory. Those may be moved. So yes, you can still access them, but the old staircase is inaccessible. Unless you can just fly through spectator mode. And then, the final surprise for this video before moving on. Or let's go more chronological up. So yes, you may think I'm just walking into an unused area for no reason. No, this staircase is actually now quite useful. Walk up the stairs, watch and learn. Watch and weep. Yep, it's the dueling arena. Moved it block by block, hand by hand, without structure blocks. Moved the entire thing. This is now the dueling arena. And its new spot seems more appropriate. And then there's a couple more features I want to show you before moving on. So basically, this staircase is now quite useful. The offices that were in here are now removed. Walk through these doors. Walk through these doors. You have the One-Eyed Witch, which actually takes you to Honeyduke's. Walk in here. And this is the now new Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom in its more permanent spot. It used to be a temporary spot over there in the astronomy tower. Then there's Potter's actual office with the Triwizard Cup. The dates are correct. Paintings, banners, and even a bookcase. Another thing worth noting is that the Muggle Studies professor is now marked as unknown Muggle Studies professor. This is not a bug. We don't know who was after the Caro twins, so just keep that in mind. Alright, and now let's move on. Let's go onwards, shall we? If you get the download, expect some dark spots in Hogwarts. Just give me a minute. Alright, yes. We're gonna start with Little Hangleton. It is a graveyard. Little Hangleton Graveyard is now on the map. You can see here. Yet again, the Triwizard Cup. And I think we got a couple more places. Diagon Alley. Yes. Going down Diagon Alley. A new building has been added. Scribulous writing implements. No idea what that is, but it does utilize the new tables for the upcoming update. A reminder to everyone that in order to have the full functionality in this world, you must be at the latest snapshot. You can't be at the latest release version. So, other changes. Yes, that's actually going to be it. So, thanks for watching, everybody.